And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as had a little power issue there all of a sudden, and it shut down on us, so we're going to continue this final 2:32 of the first half. ICC had a good chance to take a 1-0 advantage, but just couldn't quite find a way to send it home. Adam Gore, C.J. Adams, Raphael Henry, Lee Adams, Brian Lentz keeping stats today for Northwest. Appreciate all that Brian does for us whenever we do take on our fine friends from Northwest. Scramble for it, and the Rangers clear it out. Young is there. Puts a quick strike on it. Oh, if that one could have been just a little bit taller. Would have found John on the backside that time.
Who was onside as well.
Yep.
Which would have been a big problem for Northwest, because she had nobody in front of her.
Not at all. It would have been a 1v1 opportunity that I liked the
And that's
odds.
if the goalie can get back to that other side.
Yeah. So now the Rangers quickly throw this one in. Young steps in front of it, stays in bounds somehow, and Northwest keeps it over. And then there's Johns getting in the way of it. Now they send it ahead, broken up by ICC. They're just going to roll that one out. Good job on the part of Allison Moore, who has been solid on that back line for the Indians so far in this one. 1 minute to go here in the first half, and the Rangers getting set to throw this one in. This one bouncing, and it's going to go out, and it'll be a goal, or excuse me, corner kick coming up for the Rangers. They're going to have to hurry. We're inside a minute to play. No score here in the first half. More than 10 seconds have run off the clock. Now they're going to get it ready to set in. Sends it over the middle. Bouncing around. It's going to be out of bounds. And that will... No, they're going to get a ball in quickly for ICC. I figured that was going to do it for the first half, but instead they're going to come up with a goal kick here for ICC. With 15 seconds now to go until halftime.
I still think that's going to do it.
Yeah, I think they're just going to jog up to it, put a foot into it, and that should do it. 3 seconds. And they do not get the shot off, and that will do it. No score here in the first half. Before we take you to the Little Caesars halftime report, I'm going to send it over to CJ real quick, get his thoughts on the first half.
Yeah, defensive struggle. Very few opportunities to score for both sides. Probably 2 or 3 each. Nothing really too difficult for the keepers so far. Pretty even contest. So see what happens in the second half. See if the offense can break through.
And we'll take a break, come back with a ICC All-American Band performance here from Fulton. No score at halftime between ICC and Northwest. Back with more right after this.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza. We're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle, tastes like we're bringing the heat. And like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family,
Roll Trav! Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong!
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code EXTRA PIZZA at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty.
Garlic white sauce.
Here comes the bite. Here comes the... Yummy! Are they dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Itawamba Community College is proud to present to you the 2019 ICC All-American Marching Band. We're thrilled to perform for you this year's program, The Evolution of Gaming, featuring music from some of the most popular video games of our time. We open our program this evening with the music from the 1980 Atari game, Space Invaders. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the ICC All-American Marching Band. And now, the 91 Sega game, Sonic the Hedgehog, featuring Parasia Dunlap. Program continues with the music from the 1992 video game Mortal Kombat, featuring our percussion. Next, we bring you the music from the 2001 video game Halo, featuring our low brass. We close our program this evening with the 2002 video game Call of Duty, featuring Jeremiah Eckridge. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 ICC All-American Marching Band!
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong.
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code EXTRA PIZZA at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty.
Garlic white sauce.
Here comes the bite. Here comes the... Yummy! Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
They used to call me Sir Sauce back in the day.
I knew he was going to claim
Sir
that.
Sauce a lot.
You know.
Will is the sauciest
guy they know. Well, when I used to date your auntie, she said I was
Ooh.
saucy.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger. You a saucy cat, man.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
Well, so what are you craving? Like, what do you crave?
Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle.
I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife, bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the second half of play. The Rangers ready to go, waiting for ICC to take the field here as the officials now taking the pitch. No score in this one. It's been a defensive battle back and forth. Keepers have played well today, but they haven't been challenged too often in the first half. CJ pulling double duty on the clock here.
It's a touchy.
There it is. You got it now. Now the only thing you got to hope is when you hit start, it don't count up.
I don't care.
We've seen that happen a few times. Again, remind you that the guys' game will be coming your way next. And then at 5 o'clock tonight over on the Blue Channel, we'll have volleyball coming your way. ICC versus Pearl River. So ICC taking the field now.
Hurry.
No. ICC in all white, Northwest in all blue. Getting ready for that First American National Bank kick to start the second half once ICC kind of gets in place here. Indians will be right to left on the attack as as that First American National Bank kick is on its way, and we're off here in the second half. Jones with us, trying to go over the top of this one. Rangers there. That's one thing we talked about that's been impressive by the Lady Rangers in the first half is the speed of this team. They're able to take away some angles of attack a lot quicker than you're used to seeing other teams in the league do.
Yeah, and they put constant pressure on the ball wherever it is on the pitch.
This one thrown in, and the Rangers pop it back, but ICC ready for it. Allison Moore, she has been solid on that back line today for the Indians, actually all season, as she continues her strong play. Steps in front of that one and breaks it up for a moment and eventually clears it back towards midfield. Now the Rangers send it across the middle. Opportunity there. What a save.
Wow.
Go back and look at that one.
That was a great run by 17. Liddell to even get that ball off. I thought it was going to go out over the line for a goal kick. She ran it down, sent it across, and made it dangerous.
So big time save there as the replay machine kind of messed up on us. Boy, I know we've been working the red laptop hard, but man, it's almost on strike today. It's messing up so bad. Now the Indians with it, trying to squeeze this one ahead. It's sent out of bounds. Get some of the fans with the umbrellas across the way. Looks like the umbrellas are doubling as windshields today as well.
Wind is getting a little chilly. Later we get in the afternoon.
This one cleared back, and the Rangers will let it settle. So now here come the Rangers. Quick touch. Oh, good idea. Just a little too strong on the touch that time. It's going to go out of bounds and back to ICC. Got a couple of subs getting set to come in for ICC. This is going to be Huckabee and Mitchell back into the contest. So it'll be a throw in here for ICC, and the Rangers step in front of it. Now send it over the middle. Good job by Young to break up that opportunity for the Rangers. Northwest takes it back at midfield now, sends it out to the wide side. It's going to be sent out by Collette, and that will allow the defense to reset for ICC. Rangers with it, trying to turn it over on the baseline, but ICC sends it out of bounds, so it will be a corner kick coming up here for Northwest. It's something they've kind of struggled with today, CJ, and not the fact that they've been able to have the opportunities, but the fact that they just can't take advantage of getting good sends on this corner opportunity.
Yeah, the few they've had in the first half, they came in a little low. You'd like to see a little more height under them. Give your taller players under the goal a little bit more of an advantage to get a first touch on it. So let's see what they do here.
Well, this one a much better send this time, sent over the middle, but ICC collapsed quickly on the ball, forces it out. Now they're going to send it right back in the middle and easily scooped up that time by AK. Still scoreless in this one, but the Rangers have been knocking on the door. ICC doing the best they can in this bend but don't break style, but now they send it over the top. She's onside. This is a good send. ICC trying to get it up the pitch with Johns. Ball bouncing away as it finally finds its way back to Chloe over the middle. Or strike it, but it's going to go wide. I do like the attempt there as the Rangers were almost shifting opposite of the way the ball was going, just couldn't quite get squared up enough on the frame.
Yeah, got a little too much air under that ball and it sailed on her. But yeah, I like the over the top there. We tried, got the ball, stayed on side, and made an opportunity.
Goal kick sent down the pitch. ICC steps in front of it, sends it back. Rangers get it. They do take control of it now. Mad scramble for it. And I was going to say, take your pick on who you want to call it on. They're going to call it on the Rangers. ICC quickly tries to go over the top with it. Ball's deflected away. And tackle that time. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it will stay with the Indians. Substitution getting set to come in here for ICC. Looks like they're not going to let her in. They requested it, but the referee said nope, play on, as Izzy Boyd is getting set to come in the next opportunity. Huckabee leaves it out wide to Johns. Johns trying to get it back to Huckabee. She powers her way to the ball, and it's going to be sent out of bounds, and it will go to the Indians. And they are finally going to let the sub in. This is going to be Boyd coming into the contest for ICC. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. Also, the Bank of Okolona, proud sponsor of today's soccer matches between ICC and Northwest. So a throw in for the Indians. It's a little bit too strong. The Rangers in the right spot at the right time. They break it up a couple of times and have a foul called here on the Indians. The Rangers with it, trying to squeeze it over the middle. Great job defensively there once again by Jones. Now the Rangers with it. So strike and fire, and it's in. Top shelf opportunity there for the Rangers. One of those, the ball just happened to bounce in the right spot at the right time, was able to get a step. AK couldn't quite get tall enough that time, CJ, and big goal there for the Rangers.
Yeah, it was almost like a pinball there for a second. It landed at their feet, and give her credit. That was a great strike and made its way to the back of the net.
So 1-0 now. Rangers with the lead in this one. And quickly get the ball right back. Northwest, number 13 in the country, trying to find a way to win this one to keep their hopes alive for a North Division crown and to host the conference tournament. ICC trying to see if they can find a way to get in second place with a win today, as that shot on goal was saved that time. Good quick answer by ICC, just unfortunately couldn't make it dangerous enough to find the back of the net.
Northwest got a little momentum now. Getting a little more vocal on that sideline.
Jones sends it out of bounds. It will stay with the Rangers. That's the unique thing about soccer. Is almost gets to church level quiet, and then all of a sudden one goal and everything's sparked. It's sparked the offense and sparked the team you're playing against to kind of wake up and be like, okay, time to play ball now.
Okay.
We'll do a little flip to get that one in, and Copeland simply sends it out.
I'd be scared to death to do something like that in a game.
I'll be honest with you, I would never try it because I couldn't do it. It just results in a belly flop for me. So a corner kick coming up here for the Rangers. This one's sent over the middle, bouncing around, and Northwest wanted a handball. The referee saying play on in that situation. And that's one of the things. It all depends on the group of officials you get, because you're going to get one group that's going to call it by the book, where if it's anything from the arm extended, they're going to call it. And then the other groups, and it's the side I tend to side with is, unless it's intentional where they stick their arm out, but if you kick it into their shoulder, into their arm like that situation,
yeah,
no call. And I think that's the best way to go about it. This goal kick sent down. Rangers keep control of it, but then lose it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for the Indians. So 1-0. Northwest with the lead. That one's going to be set out of bounds by Northwest. So it'll be a throw in basically from the same spot. That one just bouncing around, eventually finding its way to the Rangers. ICC will get it back. This will be out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. Coach Andy Kirk checking in, agreeing with our thoughts on the handball.
I'm glad we're on the same wavelength with Coach Kirk. Oh, off the side of the face.
That hurts, especially on a chilly day like today. That hurts no matter if it's a chilly day or not. I'm just adds a little extra sting to it. Rangers with it, looking to go somebody back door, but nobody was there that time. Break for the Indians. Now the Rangers get it back. Sends over the middle, broken up by Young, trying to get it cleared out, and the Indians eventually do. Oh, dangerous.
Yeah, that probably should have been a handball call and hit inside the box. That would have been a penalty. It was close.
Yep.
And that's pretty much what they've been doing all day, not calling them. So
we'll take it.
Yeah, take that break when we can get it.
Remind you, the men's game will be coming up following this one. Does the flip in that time again and shot too tall. Now that's what I would like to see Andy Kirk try.
Oh, I bet he's done it before. Lawson too.
Lawson does it. That's how Lawson gets out of bed every day.
It's quite impressive how much more distance she gets on that throw doing that too. I guess if you put your whole body into it,
yeah,
it's bound to go a little further.
You do. What is that show on ESPN? The science show? Sports Science?
Sports Science, yeah.
Do the sports science on that. The Rangers have controlled field position and time of possession here in the second half so far, and they've got a 1-0 lead to show for it. That one slips ahead and finds the back of the net. It is now 2-0 in favor of the Rangers. That's the thing you talk about. If you dominate the time possession, field position, you end up getting more shots. And the probability, the more shots you get, they'll eventually find their way through, and that's been the case for the Rangers.
Yeah, and both of those were excellent shots. That's much better shots than they had in the entire first half. There's another one off the face.
Rangers with it, broken up by the Indians momentarily. Now ICC needs to find a way to get something going offensively. They trail it now 2-0 here. Coming up on 31 minutes left in regulation. Set ahead over the middle. This is Huckabee. Tries to send that one ahead, and it came off the backside of a Northwest player, and it's just doing what it takes to win, throwing your body in the way that time, knowing that you were going to pay for it. The ball eventually goes out of bounds. It will go back to ICC. CJ, it was a match a couple of weeks ago, or maybe last week, where the ball is right now. It was going like it was going to go out of the ditch, well, there's a gentleman holding a baby, and he turned around and tossed it to the lady that was probably distance between me and you, about 2 foot from each other. Tossed the baby to the lady.
I thought you were talking about the ball.
No, tossed the baby to the lady. She handled the baby with ease, and the gentleman caught the ball with ease as well. It was one of the most awesome things I've ever seen.
They practice that at home.
Yeah, parenting 101.
It's just those parent reflexes.
Yeah. And I went back on the game film to watch it, because if it was a clear enough shot, it was going to be our What a Play Wednesday. But it was just in the shadow, so you couldn't see it that well, unfortunately. This one's sent in again. Shot's going to be too tall, and the score will remain 2-0 in favor of Northwest. That should be a handball. They're going to say play on once again. They're staying consistent with it, and that's, at the end of the day, what you want is consistency in the calls. And a nice job there. Huckabee basically looked like she was tired of watching them kind of pass the ball around, came up, muscled her way through there, and the ball went out of bounds, and it would go back to the Indians now. Trying to find it over the top to McGregor. It was taken away there by the Rangers. And that's going to be a foul.
Yeah.
One of those, Copeland tried to get to the ball. There was a player in front of her and just smashed into her. And the referee almost runs over poor Kirsty. This one sent out wide for the Rangers. Trying to work 1v1 against Young, and a great job by Young, and they're going to call it. Well, this is trouble. Good job by Jones, though, getting there for the Indians. Sends it back across the middle. Now the Rangers take it right back. Looking to go on the attack here, leading 2-0 inside 28 minutes to play. Sent ahead and trying to get sized up for the header that time, just couldn't find it. And ICC catches a big time break there.
Play advantage.
And they're going to say play on in that situation, and then.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that.
Yeah, I'm going to say, because you had the referee on the side over there call the signal for the foul. The referee in the middle saying play on as if the advantage was still there.
Right,
and then,
there really was no advantage there.
This one going back post, not there. Then the shot finds its way in, and Northwest has opened this one up big time. Here in the second half, they now lead it 3-0.
And that was a tough angle shot right there. So I can't see the number from here, but excellent shot.
That might have been Allie Bailey, not 100% sure on that one. If it is, that's got unofficially her 13th goal of the year. So 3-0, Rangers with the lead now. ICC's got to find something quickly to start chipping away at this lead. This one squeezed ahead. Rangers get up. There's Jones once again stepping in the way. Boy, can't say enough about her play today.
Yeah, for the most part, the whole back line has played well.
Yep. It's just when those numbers eventually fall against them, and that's whenever the Rangers have been able to take advantage and find a way to stick 3 goals home so far here in the second half. So Northwest within the middle of the field, leave it back, and now ICC eventually takes it away. But the Rangers get it back, right side on the attack. Now Huckabee trying to take this one on her own in the middle of the field here. Good recovery defensively by the Rangers. That one left out wide, and you can't do that with this type of speed that the Rangers have defensively. Normally you can get away with those type touches, but I'm telling you folks, this is one of the quicker teams that we've seen all season in Northwest. Thought about the strike, and then we're going to have the foul. So this will be a free kick coming up here. Dangerous spot. Rangers lead it 3-0, trying to build on this one. We'll step it off for the defense. It's hit, and it's going to be wide left. Ball being deflected around. It's going to be sent out wide. It's going to be a chase for it, and the Rangers get to it again. Northwest drops this one out wide. Young battling for that one. And then Huckabee comes in, and then the Rangers take it away. Strikes, but too tall. Again, just the Rangers continue to dominate field position, shot opportunities, and ICC's got to have to find a way to break this. I guess midfield about 20 yards up is just kind of where they tend to lose the handle of the ball.
Yeah, we haven't crossed midfield a whole lot the second half, and need to see some urgency here. Down 3-0, 23 minutes remaining. Yeah, just like to see a little bit better body language out there, a little more hustle, because this is a fast team and it will wear you down.
Abby Earwood checks in for ICC, and Rangers take it away quickly. This one's fired tall and too tall. Ooh,
not very tall.
Not very tall though.
Another great strike from them.
Anna Kate did everything she could to climb the ladder to get that one. But luckily for the Indians, it was just too tall and avoids that one finding the back of the net. McGregor has it, leaves it back to Jones now. Jones wants to go out wide to Mitchell. India's just not getting good separation. They're making it too easy for some of the Rangers players, two players to cover one. As now Huckabee with it, tries to go across the middle, had it deflected, but Mitchell comes in, tries to switch it over. Now ICC with it, and again, the Rangers just so fast. Take that one away.
And their transitions are amazing. Get the ball back in their own zone very quick.
It's one of those where it really looks like all their players feel comfortable transitioning into that, and then you see one of them that maybe is a player that plays normally further up, they'll shift around and fill in those holes quickly defensively. So this is a...
Yeah, I mean, that was a defender that made that run.
Yeah.
Solid 60, 70 yards down the pitch.
So 3-0 is the score. ICC steps in front of that one with Mathis trying to send this one ahead. It's going to be a foot race, and it's just going to go out of bounds, though.
Well, we've seen that over the top, get some opportunities earlier in the game, so you'd like to think they'd go back to that and try it a few more times.
Jones takes that one away. And again, does go over the top of it here, and Huckabee tripped up. Not a bad idea. I know you get whistle for the foul there, but Huckabee in an open field like that, she's tough.
Yeah, usually in that scenario when you have an open field ahead of you, cards issued, but I don't think he saw enough to warrant that.
This one sit on its way over the middle.
Yeah, it's a handball.
Yeah, and that one
just kind of ran up her arm.
Yep. When she kicked it, she was kind of losing her balance, and when she tried to level herself out, the ball went right into her arm there. So a tough break for the Indians. Ball being bounced around, and eventually Northwest gets it across, but then turned over as McGregor steps in front of it. And then every time Northwest makes a turnover, the person that turns the ball over immediately crashes to where the turnover happens, and it typically turns into a double team on the ball, and they 9 times out of 10 get it right back.
That's what you're supposed to do. You make a mistake, you do everything in your power to make it right.
Yep. It has worked well today for the Rangers. ICC with it now. Great opportunity here. Huckabee, too tall.
Again, she has been a bright spot on the forward side of the ball.
Yeah, Coach Strother will be happy to have her back next season as she's a freshman. We mentioned out of Saltillo. We did honor our sophomores before the day. Sophomore appreciation. They were scheduled to have one more home match, but Southwest Tennessee went ahead and canceled that one. As that one, yeah, that hurt. As that one went right off the chin of Sarah Grace Moore. Now they're going to leave this one ahead. They're going to say she's onside. Opportunity here for the Rangers. Sends it back across the middle, but the team collapsed a little bit too much around her, and ICC is able to clear it out. Mitchell trying to reverse the pitch here. Does so. But again, the Rangers quickly collapsing on the ball. ICC gets it away. And eventually the Rangers takes it over. So it'll be a throw in here for the Rangers. They lead at 3-0, 17.5 to play. Picking it up here in Fulton now. Here come the Rangers once again. Good defense that time by Young. But then the Rangers eventually come back and take it away. Strike deflected by Young, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for the Rangers.
I wonder if we're going to get to see one of these spinning throws again.
We'll see if she takes a deep start. It's one of those situations I hate where the shades are as dark as it is here, but that looks like it's going to be again.
Yeah, we're getting this. She's all the way at the tree line.
This one slung in. ICC breaks it up. Oh, great job there. Ooh, 2 back-to-back great jobs for ICC to take away those 2 shot opportunities. Did you teach Emmy how to do that throw in?
I think, yeah, that'd be great for her.
Well, you'll start teaching Emmy, then Kay to start doing it.
Yeah, she can barely stand up without falling. I don't think we need to give her a few more years at
Leave
least.
poor Emmy alone. She can probably do it. You just ain't going to give her a chance. Inside 16 minutes to play here. 3-0. Rangers with the lead. And that ball eventually finds its way out of bounds. It will stay with Northwest. They'll have a normal throw in this time. Now, here come the Rangers on the attack on the far side. Oh, her leg failed her. Went for the strike and came up empty that time. And a break there for the Indians because she had a good step on the defense and would have been a tough shot if she could have found a way to put her foot on the ball that time.
It looked like our faculty team during the kickball tournament the other night.
How did that go, by the way?
We got beat. Hey, we won our first game.
I saw you won your first game.
Second game, not so great.
You guys defeated forfeit in that first game.
We'll take the dubs however we can get them.
Exactly. I blame it on coaching, though.
Yeah, we could have had a little better coaching.
Coach West didn't do too good of a job.
He understood the game as well as I would have hoped.
It's a ball. You kick it. So it'll be a corner kick coming up here for the Rangers. They lead at 3-0. Coming up on 14 minutes to play in this one.
Luckily, we didn't have to go up against the soccer co-ed team.
Ooh.
They came to play.
A lot of contact that time. No call as this one squeezed ahead and nearly goes out of bounds. ICC's going to try to clear it out now. And it does end up going out of bounds. And they're going to get some substitutions in here. See number 3 for ICC, Emma Logan, coming into the match. Cody Dowell. Number 2, Christina Medford.
6'18".
6 is Haley White. 18, Jerkayla Jones.
And a late number 9 just ran in.
And number 9, Tori Dronette, all checking in for the Rangers.
A lot of fresh legs out there for the Rangers.
Well, looking over their roster, they're going to be trouble next year, too. They only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sophomores on their roster. They come in with a record of 13-2, ranked number 13 in the country, 4-2 in the North. Holmes leads the North Division, 5-0-1. You've got Northwest at 4-2, ICC at 4-3, East Central is at 2-4, and Hines 0-6-1. Logan puts a foot on it and just over the top. I like the aggressiveness of Logan. As soon as she gets in the match, tries to make something happen for her squad there. Just unfortunately couldn't find that one. Well, if you're looking at the standings, as we said, the top 3 teams go to the tournament. ICC's already punched their ticket to postseason play. Even if East Central were to win their final 2 North Division games, and ICC and East Central end up in a 4-4 tie. ICC won both games against East Central, so that gives them the tiebreaker in that situation. Sent forward, out of bounds, and back to ICC. Of course, number 3 seed will travel to the number 2 seed in the South. The number 1 seed gets a bye into the semifinals and will get to host the conference tournament. The number 2 seed out of the North will host the number 3 seed out of the South in the quarterfinal round. Sent ahead and eventually will end up out of bounds, and ICC will get it back. Here's trouble. She's onside, and another great job there by Allison Moore. That back line continues to play tough when they need to for the Indians.
Yeah, they really haven't been beat 1-1 all day. It's always when the numbers pile up down there is where the problems arise.
Well, that one was sent ahead. The ball sent out of bounds by Northwest. It'd be a throw-in on the far side by ICC with 10 minutes to play in this one. The Indians have got to find something quickly here. Find a way to strike back in this one, but it's just been all Northwest here in the second half as the ball was taken away momentarily by the Rangers, but ICC gets it back. This one sent ahead to Logan. Logan tries to send that one forward, and good defense again by the Rangers. Now this is going to be Jones showing off her speed, but the ball just would not go with her as it goes out of bounds. There'll be another throw in here. And another substitution coming in. This will be Arlie McCauley, excuse me. And then for ICC, it'll be Chloe Walker coming into the contest. Young steps in front of that one and breaks it up. Ball sent ahead to Logan. Oh, nice job by Logan to get away from the defender. But again, it's almost like as soon as you get away from one, there's another one right back there on top of you by the Rangers. This one sent ahead, and the Indians pop it up. Now here comes opportunity for ICC. This is Mitchell. Mitchell strikes. It's deflected. Then that one's sent to the middle, and the Rangers clean it up. Hey, one thing I do like to see, CJ, and you'll agree with this, Indians not going quietly into the afternoon. They're still fighting and scrapping, trying to find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, they could easily hang their head and just ride out these last 8+ minutes. But, yeah, I like a little fire and effort in the waning moments of the game.
8 minutes to play as the throw in. Bouncing around, the Rangers eventually clear it out of bounds. Throw in, and Walker taken to the ground. The referee saying play on. Nothing intentional on that one. And now here come the Rangers on the attack, trying to flip the field, doing so in a hurry here. Hernandez almost going the length of the field there. And then Young takes it right back. That one deflected away, and Trost is going to come up, make the smart play, and just scoop it up herself that time. Foot race here, Ward trying to get to it, and it's going to be saved back to Mitchell. Mitchell, tries to send that one ahead and came off the hip that time of Olive of Northwest, and that one clearly hurt as she reacted immediately to that one. Now this is Logan. And it's going to go out of bounds. Good defense by the Rangers just to take away that angle of attack once again. So with 6 minutes to play, it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Rangers. They lead at 3-0. Scramble for it right now, and Northwest is going to send it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for the Indians. Morgan tries to throw that one over the top, and maybe a little miscommunication that time as Walker kind of broke towards the ball versus away from it that time, and a tough break for the Indians. A half-hearted whistle that time. The referee just blew the whistle and threw his hands up as if, like, I don't know if it meant to blow that or not. Well, if you're ICC right now, you want to find a way to finish this next 4:45 strong. If anything, to get some confidence and some momentum pointed back your way. There's Mitchell stepping in front of that one, taking it away, but eventually just running out of real estate. Again, remind you, we'll break away at the conclusion of this game and come back with the men's game, probably about 10 minutes in between the conclusion of this one before the start of the men's match. Logan with this one swings it out wide, but again, the Rangers jump the route there. Good job there once again. Allison Moore stepping in front of that one to take it away.
Might be wrong, but I believe Allison and Kayla and Maria have been in there for this whole contest. They have not subbed out.
If they have, it hasn't been very long. And I think you're right there. I think they've been in pretty much all day today. This one just kind of pinballing around, eventually finding its way to the feet of the Indians. Nice job hustling to it that time. That was Earwood. Now over the middle they go with it, try to strike it ahead. Now the Rangers with it. Far side. Gets by the defender. Sends it over the middle, and ICC catches a big-time break there after she just put that one underneath it. And CJ, for a lack of better words, the Indians kind of stopped there defensively.
Yeah, that's all you can say on that one. Just kind of let her walk past and get into that zone and get a good shot off. No coach ain't going to be happy about that one.
No, as we said, you want to finish strong. Find some momentum, something to build some confidence on heading into the playoffs, and, well, that wasn't it. Scramble for it again. Rangers find it. Oh. And that was a hard lick right there put on by Allison Moore. And
right outside the box, so still a dangerous free kick.
Yeah. Somewhere Keaton Cager kind of smiled after that lick. So, yeah, dangerous situation coming up here. Rangers leading 3-0, inside a minute and a half to go now. Sends this one, going to be a little bit too tall. But they're going to say it was off the head of an ICC player, so it'll be a corner kick coming up here for the Rangers. So the corner opportunity coming up once again here for Northwest. 3-0 is their advantage. Sends this one, and it's going to be cleared out by the Indians. Squeezes this one ahead and saved. One taken back by the Rangers. Now 35 seconds to play. Indians with his across midfield with 15 seconds to play. Up they go to Logan. Logan has it at her feet now. Tries to squeeze it ahead, does so. Back out wide to Logan. Logan's going to fire, but it's going to be too wide, and that's going to do it. Your final score here from Fulton. Northwest, big second half to pick up the 3-0 win over the Indians. ICC falls to 5-8, 4-4 in the North. And the number 13 Rangers improved to 14-2, 5-2 in the North. That's going to do it for this broadcast. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the men's game as ICC falls in the first one by the final score of 3-0 to the Rangers.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.